Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and well, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Now, if I don't appear my usual bouncy self, I've got a headache and I've had it all day and it's just here and it's just, I've had tablets now. I kind of wait, you know, I don't do them straight away. I'm a bit weird when it comes to tablets. So like, if I can try and do it without them, then I will, but it's just not gone. And so, yeah, I've had a few now. Well, a couple of paracetamol, try and get rid of it. So fingers crossed it won't stick around too long, because it's been driving me mad all day. It's right there. I just noticed my tutorials just popped up as I was talking to you. So I'm recording this about 3 o'clock yesterday, sort of thing. So yeah, I just saw it pop up and I thought, oh yeah, today's the day that pops up with a blanket on. So I did the right-handed and the left-handed like I normally do. I made a little list of things to say. This is all my working out of things I need to reorder from Tulip. So I've been doing that today. I've been this is annoying, right? The other day I recorded stuff for Rocksteady. One of them, I've since seen it and thought, I'm deleting that. So, you know, they're not coming up. But I totally forgot to put them on. I uploaded them and, you know, forgot to do all the stuff. So, and I've done the thumbnail, but obviously in my head, I must have thought, done that, that's fine, that's on. But it wasn't, so I've done this little Gems TV kind of, well, it's called Gemporia now. A couple of little bits I ordered, so that popped up. I'm now competing with my own video, so that's not good, is it really? But I just forgot to put it on. Honestly, seriously, girl. Memory like a sieve, which is why I'm resorting to said list. Okay, so, oh, guess what I've bought, guys? Watch. Gary found these. You know when I do orders, if you've ordered from me, so you know I do. You might not, because you might not have ordered. But for those of you who have, you know I put goodies in. I put extras in sometimes. Sometimes it's yarn, sometimes it's like magazines, sometimes it's supplements from magazines, sometimes it's a gift from magazines, sometimes it's just yarn from my shop, sometimes it's, but it's always maybe something like a tea bag or biscuits or something. So I've been getting the Biscoffs, which I can show them to you actually. I thought I had some Biscoffs. Maybe I didn't buy them this time. I bought them last time. Can't show you the Biscoffs. But you get 2 in a pack. They're like really yummy biscuits. So anyway, yesterday or the other day we bought some coffees, all flavoured. So now I've got more of those flavoured coffees. So sometimes I can put tea bags in, and sometimes I can put biscuits in, and sometimes I can put these in. These are biscuits. I've got a few packs. So sometimes I put tea, sometimes I can put coffee, and sometimes I will stop fiddling with my goodies. Sometimes Biscoff, but I've got these. Now these are UK Bickies, right? I know Biscoffs are, but you got mini packs of Bourbons, which are like Oreos with bells on, you know, they're really chocolatey, not like Oreos. You got the shortcake rings and ginger rings, like ginger nuts. My dad's favourite biscuit that was. That, I've got custard creams there, that on there's custard creams. And orange creams. Oh, I've not even tried them myself. Oh, what's that? Coconut rings. That was my mother's favourite biscuit. And that one is more custard creams. They're just showing it, the custard creams again on that bit there. But yeah, there's packs of those in there. That's not all. Gary found these. He said, oh, would these be good for your subscribers, for your orders? I went, Yes, they would. So here we go. We've got creamy cookies. I need my specs for this. What we got? Chocolate banana flavoured cookies. Double chocolate flavoured creamy cookies. Strawberry cream. And crunch vanilla. And vanilla... that spit buckled up flavour. Oh, choco vanilla. So vanilla and choco vanilla. So these are the packets that are in there, and there's a few packs inside the pack. Let's see, shall we? I did say I'd stop rustling, but you know I lied. Okay, so there they are. You get two layers. So there's 10 in each. 10 packs, but you get a few in each one. So yeah, instead of just, I really will stop now. Instead of just Biscoff, there's some other things to scoff. More scoffs. Right, let's put them down. Put them in there. So yeah, that was Gary's eagle eye that scouted those out. I've been making a tutorial. No, I've been making a thing to make a tutorial for. And I had a mandala on there yesterday. I've got a blob on it. Isn't that... Do you know, I love that thing. I seriously do. And I actually was... Once Gary went to bed last night, I did my postage and all the things I had to do in here. And then I thought, you know, I'm going to take that in the living room and see if I can set it up so that I can watch TV and use that instead of just having a ball whizzing around everywhere. So I put it on the side of me. So on the sofa's quite, it was quite sturdy because it's got two pieces. How can I say, you know, like two cushions, two big ones, and the legs go up. So I put it over where Gary would have sat, and it worked fine. It stayed standing up, and so I was just able to carry on with that watching TV. So that's even better. But yeah, I've been using my spare spindles because this one, and this is what you get at the bottom. So the spare bases are perfect, so you can just stand it up. So this was a big full ball, wasn't it? This is where I've been doing all those tutorials and using it. So it's great. I can just use one ball, put it on there, do the little tutorials with it, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So I've done that one, and I've shown you that. Oh, I need to tell you, rest in peace, Daya. It's gone. It really has now. I mean, that's the end of that. I ate a jam donut. Yeah, I did, because it, you know, yesterday we stuck with it, and I'm just sick of it not working. So I figured, you know what, after Easter I might just switch it up. I'll either consider Slimming World Weight Watchers or just going back in and being ultra good. So yeah, so I've told you about my project and my headache. Yeah, I even wrote that. Well, it's really banging. And I told you that at the beginning. Oh yeah, I've got a bit of a sad, and I even drew a little sad face. My mandalas that I've ordered are not on the way yet. It's not that they're not going to come, but I messaged her because she sent me this confirmation saying that she received my order, but no confirmation that it's posted. And I didn't know if it was one of those pay up front ones. Usually they ask you for money, you know, funny enough. So anyway, I messaged her and I said, can you tell me? Because she replied saying about the other yarns I wanted, they're going to try and get them. And I said, oh, that's cool. Thank you very much for that. But can you tell me if my order's on the way? And she said, it's not yet because we're waiting on deliveries for some of it. But as soon as it's in, we'll pack it up and then we'll request the payment. And I thought, fancy putting it on your website if it's not there. I don't do that, do I? I've told you about that. Oh, I'm ploughing through these. On Friday, there is a new tutorial coming up because I know I've done this no turning chain thing to death, really. But every time I do a video, someone comes along, at least 4 people, each time, asking me another question and something that I maybe didn't touch on, or if I did, it's on another video, or it's only a bit of it. Or so what I decided to do was I would show a video of how I do every stitch then. I mean, I haven't put the granny in it, or the willow, obviously, because I've done those, but or the straight granny, but you know, touching on just the stitches, how I use the stack for them, and how I do and always have done the smaller stitches. So that will come up on Friday. So hopefully that will be all questions answered then, unless someone comes up with another one. And all my recipes, I did mention this the other day, all the recipes that were on here coming off of here. So the banana cake's already gone. Now I have to tell you, my banana cake is amazing. It really is. It's legendary. So yeah, and what I did in that video is how I always used to make it, but Gary kind of likes it if I chop nuts in it rather than have a cherry, because some you can make it with or without cherries. You don't have to put them in if you don't like them, but he likes if I chop up nuts, and I usually do walnuts and pecans and just chop them up and then pop them in, and then I put some walnuts and pecans on the top and then bake it, and it is still amazing. It just tastes more, well, kind of different. So sometimes what I do is if I've got too much batter, like too much mixture, I'll do the nut cake, and then if I've got some left over, I'll put them into the big muffin cupcakes and I'll put cherries in those, and then they were always usually for me, because I thought, well, you know, Gary doesn't want the cherries in them, I'll make him the nuts. And what does he do? Oh, I took those to work. I thought they were for me. Obviously not this time, because I haven't made them for a while, and we haven't even bought any bananas, not for a very long time. But yeah, so those, all of my recipes, even fat balls and spider repellent, is coming off of here and going over there, and there is a reason for that. It's more appropriate, so they'll disappear off of this channel, because you can only have them on one of your channels, but you can move them. So I will move them, put them over there, and the reason being, it doesn't do to diversify your channel too much. It doesn't help it. So as it's a lifestyle channel, Rocksteady can embrace all of those things. They can embrace my jewellery unboxings, my recipes, my spider repellent, and my out and about videos, and my derma rolling, and all my trials that I put myself through, and yeah, just about everything else that I get up to in my life. Well, not everything, you know. Some things you don't want to see. Just saying. Speaking of which, I've got a video playing in front of me on the floor, because I was sorting out something I wanted to kind of look at, and they're sugaring donuts. Why? Why are you sugaring donuts in front of me? They were so like got cinnamon on them, sugar and the stuff. I'm not going to look anymore. It just auto played. Do you hate that when things auto play? I do. I mean, I always try and remember to set things to stop autoplay, but because they usually, you know, you look and you think, who's that? What's that on my, you know? But yeah, that it was because I watched that I looked at my video and thought that I'm deleting that. Oh no, that one had to go. Just saying. So Gary's last day is back at work tomorrow for a couple of days, and so yeah, I can hopefully, if I finish this, I'll get the tutorial done, and I've got a great name for it. Well, I think it's great. You might just think, what are you on, girl? What are you on? But no, I think it's great, and hopefully you'll like it. It's only a little one, but not a massive thing. Not like the blanket. It won't take me forever to do. That's the thing, you know. I don't edit, as you know. I mean, I might have done a couple of times in the past, put something and then stuck something on the front of it or on the back of it. Put two videos together once because they were short. One was a little shopping trip in Poundland, and the other was a little shopping trip in I think it was B&M, and they were both really small, so I stuck them together. It was a million years ago now, but yeah, I'm not the person to sit there and edit everything out, you know. So sometimes if I'm going to show you something, I like to make it first and then do a small swatch to show how to make it. But in the old days, I used to make 2 of them. I used to make one, and what I used to do, because I wouldn't edit, I didn't want to get into that. And this happened when I made, at Christmas time, I made a Santa hot water bottle cover, which could be used as a gift bag. And because what I did, I kind of made one, and then I made a few at various stages. So, you know, when I say, oh, now you've got to do another 10 rows of this or 15 rows of this until it measures whatever, I'll pause it now and I'll come back to you when I've done that. Pause it, and go, here's what I made earlier. So that there was one time I didn't do that, and it took ages and ages to get to that point, and my recording equipment lost all charge because so I had to plug it in because it charges itself. You know, it's a charge up one. So yeah, I thought I better not do that ever again. I will, if I'm going to do it that way, I'll make a few at different sort of different points, and so it won't take me a month of Sundays to actually make the video. But I kind of, yeah, learn along the way about these things, don't you? Like find new ways of working and that sort of thing. Oh, I wish this headache would go. It's been an absolute, well, I think it's the sun, you know. We had a really sunny day. It's been quite mild as well. No wind and very warm. And Gary's been out there doing DIY and bits of painting. On Thursday, I've got a chest of drawers coming and I can't wait for that. And then once that's in, I've got like a little tiny shelf unit that Gary made for his Funko Pops ages ago. Now he doesn't need that anymore. So he's painted it white for me. And then when that chest of drawers is in, he's going to put it above it. Obviously, we couldn't do it beforehand because just in case it was not high enough. So that little shelving that he's got, might put my perfumes and stuff like that on it. So it frees up one of my, well, where I've got them now, basically. So yes, coming on. We're not finished bedroom wise yet, but we're getting there. He bought me ages ago a shoe rack, and I'm kind of like now looking at it thinking, if I assemble that, where am I going to put it? I could actually put it over there. That might be a good idea. Yeah, that's probably, at the moment there is a an album case there, you know, like one of them silver ones you put your albums in. There's one of those over there. That's all that's sitting there. I thought, well, might as well. So yeah, I'm kind of a bit annoyed with myself for stopping the diet, but at the same time, I'm not flogging a dead horse anymore. You know, that's a horrible saying, isn't it, when you think about it? Flogging a dead horse. It implies that they'd actually flogged live horses. Pretty nasty saying. But there's an awful lot of truth in sayings, isn't there? Like in the past sort of thing. Saying of the week. Word of the day. Do you remember that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I used to do word of the day. Find a word that was similar or different or pronounced funny. Like aluminium. That sort of thing. So yes. I'm going to get off now. And hopefully this headache will go soon. I would have thought the tablets would have shifted it by now, but they've not. And it's kind of, I don't know, maybe I've been squinting too much in the sunshine and all that. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching. And so next time I get orders, you never know, might be some different kind of goodies in there other than the ones I've been putting in. And that was another thing I was going to say. I got a message today. You know when I said that I'd parcelled up the gift bags and everything and they've gone, and then as soon as they're gone you start worrying, what if they don't like it? What if they're disappointed with it? And they just messaged me saying I really love it. I was like, oh, thankful for that. That happens every time. I mean, what's not to like? You know, it's yarn, it's good yarn, it's lovely yarn. It's not like I did what Deramores always used to do to me and bung in all the colours that you don't get and can't sell, you know. But yeah, so thank goodness. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, as I said, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Toodaloo, guys.